will ever convict me. This is her reaction. Did you know that you could be eating stress-free with Factor's delicious ready-to-eat meals? Ready in just 2 minutes. They have a weekly menu of over 35 options. They have, the chef's choice, which is just all of their signature meals. They also have the keto friendly, they have calorie smart, they have veggie friendly. There's a lot of different options. And, honestly, you get a little variety with the meals. They don't taste much different. I'm still doing calorie smart while getting all the tasty, tasty nutrients that I love. You know why? Because they're chef prepared meals. And look, I say this all the time. My favorite part is I don't want to do any dishes. I don't ever want to do a dish again. All I have to do is pull out a fork, put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and afterwards throw the fork in the sink. No plates, no pots, no pans, and no difficult decisions. And by difficult decisions, I mean, look, when you're trying to figure out what you're going to cook or eat for the evening, it takes a little energy out of you. After 5 o'clock, I don't want to make a single decision. I want to open up the fridge and grab a Factor meal. And Factor plans are flexible. You can pause your orders, you can restart them week over week, whatever you need, and you can change it all on the fly within the website. So you can head to factor75.com/50bows, and you can use my code to get 50% off of your first box and then 20% off of your next box as long as your subscription is still active. And look, if you've tried Factor before and you're thinking about just renewing it, you should still use my code. It's factor75.com/50bows. That's right. 50% off the first box and 20% off the next 4, as long as your subscription is still active. Okay, back to the video.
Can you give me a reaction to the verdict, Jodi? Is there anything you want to say to the Alexander family at all?
She loved that camera before, didn't she, y'all? She sure did. I ain't never seen Jodi cover up her face for nothing before.
Can you tell me about your plans for what you're going to do behind bars for life?
For life? Can you tell me about your plan of what you're going to do behind bars for life? Bye, Jodi. Now, that's just to catch you up to speed. But look, you've probably never seen that video before, huh? The amount of stuff on Jodi Arias is just so crazy. It's so crazy. Sure, I could do a mega compilation video on all of this, but you know what? It's so much funner just breaking it up into multiple videos over the course of 3 years whenever I get really excited. Okay? I need you to brace yourself for this one. This is a video that comes from Jodi Arias' ex-cellmate, but what she discloses in this video is gonna blow your mind.
Her former cellmate is speaking out, detailing for the first time Jodi Arias' life behind bars.
She's a sociopath.
Tracy Brown was Jodi's cellmate for 5 months, but has a permanent reminder of the killer. 6 tattoos, personally inked by Jodi. One even has her name on it.
That is a personality trait for me, that Jodi, with her cellmate of 5 months, was like, let me ink you up, girl. The tattoo of her own name, absolutely insane. Imagine your tattoo artist suggests getting his name tattooed on you. These are all Jodi. That's right. The skull with horns, fangs, and devil rings over the Celtic armband. But wait, there's more.
How does that make you feel to have her name on your ankle?
That was the biggest mistake I ever made. This is crushed up lead.
Tracy showed me how Jodi used lead from a pencil, mascara, and a makeshift needle to tattoo other inmates. That's how Jodi made extra money in jail, along with selling her original artwork.
You're so talented.
Tracy has kept some of her hand-drawn pieces. The ex-cellmate says Jodi flirted with...
Yeah, she used lead in people's bodies and mascara to tattoo people. I never believe random chatters, but for some reason, I believe Rooted here. Rooted said, it's not real lead, it's graphite. Still sounds pretty bad to me, but I'll take that correction. Thank you.
The ex-cellmate says Jodi flirted with correctional officers, which is how she was able to keep all of the prohibited equipment she needed for her tattoos.
There were a couple officers, she would flirt with and fly her hair with, and they would find the tattoo equipment, things you can get in trouble for. Leave it alone.
Tracy Brown says while she and Jodi Arias were cellmates here at the Estrella jail in Phoenix, Arizona, Jodi Arias actually confessed to murder, but claimed her ex-boyfriend was not the intended target.
She went there hoping to find this other woman and kill her. Because she took her place.
Before his murder, Travis Alexander had been dating Lisa Daydone while continuing to secretly have sex with Arias. Tracy says Arias confessed during a quiet moment in their cell.
I'm just watching her, and she kind of goes down to her knees on the floor. And I was looking at her, I said, "What are you talking about?" And she started crying, just a couple tears coming out of her eyes. And then it was done.
Tracy says Arias also admitted to stalking her ex-boyfriend in his backyard.
She said she would lie awake in bushes and watch him. And if she was ever caught, she would tell him she was there to get her Social Security card.
The ex-cellmate also claims that Jodi...
Also, reminder, Travis he ended things with Jodi several times. Friends and family knew that Jodi was essentially not even essentially stalking him. Friends and family of Travis knew that she would not give up on this relationship, or it really wasn't even much of a relationship. They met at a random conference. He was Mormon, so he was actually dating another woman. And Jodi had converted to the religion while still having sex with him, which he felt guilty about, so that she could be like, "Look, I'm part of your religion. We should date now." And just nobody was buying it. After the murders, when Jodi was arrested and going to trial, the media reached out to her family. And when they spoke with Jodi's parents, you know what they told the media? Jodi was always a strange kid. There was no, "Oh, we love our daughter. She would never do this. We're grieving right now." They went to the media and they said that she was weird.
The ex-cellmate also claims that Jodi Arias has a troubled relationship with her parents, even though they supported her during her trial and appeal.
We love our daughter, we support her, and we stand behind her.
She was so mean to her mom.
I've never seen this video before in my life. Hold on. I need to go find that article right now where they say she was weird. Jodi Arias parents. Parents of Jodi Arias said in police interview that their daughter had, quote, mental problems and would freak out all the time. "I had quite a few of her friends call me and tell me that I needed to get her some help." I need to find this other one too. Hold on. This other one says, Will Arias told Flores that his daughter was, quote, a strange person. After she left the house, she kind of just got a little strange.
In bushes and watch him. And if she was ever caught, she would tell him she was there to get her Social Security card.
The ex-cellmate also claims that Jodi Arias has a troubled relationship with her parents, even though they supported her during her trial and appeal.
We love our daughter, we support her, and we stand behind her.
She was so mean to her mom. Coming all the way from California to Arizona, it's a long trip. And there's at times she'll deny their visits because she wants to visit with a guy that she is manipulating.
The friendship between the two
Bitch, that is f***ing tea. That is tea that you cannot get anywhere else. Jodi Arias would deny her parents' visitation in order to get visits with guys when her mom would drive all the way from Arizona to California.
There's at times she'll deny their visits because she wants to visit with a guy that she is manipulating.
The friendship between the two ex-cellmates continued for a time, even after Tracy's release. This is one of the many letters Arias wrote to her.
Tracy, how do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height of my soul can reach.
The defendant shall be incarcerated in the
Crazy letter to send somebody that you've known for 5 months.
Department of Corrections for the rest of her natural life.
But after she was given a life sentence in 2015, Jodi Arias was transferred to state prison and abruptly cut off all communication.
You think all this lies?
Garbage. She will use you to get what she wants.
I believe it.
And when she's done with you, she will throw you away.
That girl must have trusted her to let her put all them damn tattoos up and down her arm. Can you guys tell? This is just a collection of extra Jodi Arias media. That's why I was just like, this is a Jodi Arias hate video. I've got one more for you. Okay, so in 2013, a guy named Mark Curtis did an interview with Jodi Arias, and this was while she was still on trial. I actually thought this was after the verdict, but it was still before. Okay, let's take a look.
Regardless of what happens with the jury, you're going to have to deal with the fact for the rest of your days, however long.
Guys, look, I'm a hater, but Jodi is so pretty. Just go anywhere else. Do y'all, I always say this in videos, like whenever